Hi! Nagbabalik ulit ako para na naman sa bagong episode ng Linux Tidbits.
Wow! After 3 years, nagpakita ka pa. Sabi mo dati, magpa-practice kami. Paano namin gagawin yun? Hindi namin alam gawin yun eh. Baguhan nga kami.
Naku po, oo nga pala. Sorry. So ang topic natin ngayon ay kung paano kayo makakapag-practice ng Linux. Let's get it on!
Push myself to my limits, I'm in it to win it. Forget the beginning.
Para makapag-practice, kailangan mo lang ng number 1, laptop. 2, internet connection pang-download. Number 3, lakas lang ng loob. Gagamit tayo ng simulation environment sa loob ng inyong laptop para safe tayo makapag-practice.
Anong simulation environment?
We call this virtualization. Ang virtualization ay isang technique kung saan gumagamit tayo ng isang software para mag-emulate or gayahin ang isang hardware. In our case, particularly, ang CPU. After that, we can build another operating system on top ng ating emulated resources, and this we call virtual machine.
Ang galing!
Ang virtual machine ay isang technology na madalas gamitin natin sa industry para mas maging efficient sa paggamit ng mga binili nating mga equipment. Gagamit tayo ng virtual machine para gumawa ng environment na pwede nating gamitin pang-practice. Ang virtual machine na ito ay hiwalay sa original nating operating machine or operating system, kaya meron tayong peace of mind kung ito man ay masira.
Wow! Ang galing! Saan kami kukuha niyan?
Maraming software na nagbibigay ng capability ng machine emulation. For now, we can use VirtualBox since it is free for use and madali din siya gamitin on Windows.
Let's go!
So first, pupuntahan natin yung website kung saan natin siya pwede makuha. Click Download for Windows. Installation montage, let's go!
Yun! So, pwede na mag-practice.
Tut. Not yet. Siyempre, kailangan pa natin ng sarili nating operating system na gagamitin sa virtual machine. At since Linux ang pinag-aaralan natin, of course, hahanap tayo ng Linux distribution. Marami nang naging variations or flavors ang GNU plus Linux or in general Linux over the time. Some are paid and a lot are free. You can basically choose what you want, but for me, since I have been attached to 2 flavors, one, Ubuntu, since ito yung gamit ko nung nag-aaral pa lang ako sa school, and the other is yung Fedora RHEL variant, the one I use naman at work. At since tinuturuan ko kayo, in this session, ang gagamitin natin ay Ubuntu. Tara na at i-download natin ang Ubuntu. After nating i-download, it's now time to create our first virtual machine. Let's get it on! Susundan niyo ang mga steps na ito para makagawa tayo. Ang una nating gagawin is to click on this tab, Machine, and then click New. So choose the name for our virtual machine. Next is to choose the folder kung saan siya mapupunta. You can leave this as default. And lastly is to choose the ISO image, which is yung gagamitin ng VirtualBox to install our operating system. Put here yung Ubuntu image na din-download natin just minutes ago. Click Next. The default user here is VBox user, and then you put in the password na gagamitin ni VBox user. You can put additional options sa inyong VM such as the hostname and then the domain name. For now, we can leave it as default and click Next. Now, we have to choose yung ating memory and kung ilang CPU ang i-allocate natin sa ating virtual machine. So dito natin makikita why virtualization is very important since pwede tayong mag-allocate ng resources to each virtual machines that we will host. For now, I leave these values to default 2048 MB for the memory, then 1 CPU for the processor. Then click next. Now we have to create the virtual hard disk. Similar lang din to sa normal nating hard disk. So I'll choose the size of the hard disk. So for now, 25 gig is enough. I'll click next. So at the end of it, ito yung summary ng ating virtual machine. Its name, YouTube, which will use Ubuntu 24, the base image, and then our memory is 2048 MB, 1 CPU, and then there is a 25 gig na disk space for this VM. So once we are satisfied, click finish. So welcome sa installation page ng Ubuntu. So for the language, we'll just select the default English, click next. We can skip this part, click next. Keyboard layout, English, click next. And for the internet connection, we can leave it as it is. Later on, we will have topics about networking. We can skip this for now. And then we want to install Ubuntu on this virtual machine. We can go through this interactive installation. Again, the default will work for us for almost every section of this installation. Let's not install any third-party packages for now. So, we want to erase yung ating disk para cleanly ma-install yung ating operating system. Yung disk na i-erase niya is the one that we created earlier, yung virtual disk na 25 GB. So, let's choose erase disk and install Ubuntu. Here, we create our user, set our time zone, and again, at the last page is the summary of our choices. Click install. And here is our Ubuntu virtual machine. So some additional steps are being done after restarting the VM. So we can practice by opening a terminal. Here, we can try our commands here. We could go to the tech-only user interface by pressing Ctrl Alt F3. And we could go back by pressing Ctrl Alt F1. That's it. Tada! That's our very first virtual machine.
Now we can practice.
Tama! So ano pang hinihintay nyo? I-try nyo na yung natutunan nyo from last time. At see you sa susunod na kabanata. Bye!